I'm like, hey, what's up, hello. Seen your pretty ass soon as you came in the door. I just gotta chill, gotta say for us too long. Married to the money, introduced it to my stove. Showed her how to whip and now she remix it for low. Yeah, it's flipping go. Mark and Luke, and Ninja Banana, and 08 Mohammed, how are you doing? How are you all doing? Fantastically, I do hope. I'm just putting the story up real quick. I've been told recently to be close to my microphone. So I'm gonna do the whole stream like this. ASMR stream. Hold on 1 second. Live on YT. Slap that on the story. How you doing, Matthew? Okay. Have I recovered? Yes. Yes, I have. Absolutely, I have. Absolutely, 100% I have. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna quickly start. Just quickly. I'm playing pure increment today, by the way. No game without increment is the policy for this stream. It's a little experiment. I'm just gonna start by getting back over 2100 because Christ, I can't believe I dropped below it last stream. Yeah, we're not gonna discuss that at any length. Okay, nice. Okay, they didn't play knight f3, which is maybe wise. Here. Bishop e3. It's half reasonable, but it's not exactly the kind of thing I want to go for here. Yeah, for my time control abilities. Listen, mate, my time management is obviously a little problematic. I'm practicing using this mute feature. Oh wait, hold on. Can I also toggle this? Sorry, I got a bit carried away there. Just if I need something to happen off camera. I wonder what it could be. That kind of does, massively ruin the whole stream. Love you all to champion. Thank you very much, Mr. Ninja Banana. Okay, right. I've got some fantastic development going on here. Yeah, it is nice to be in control of the whole game, It is very nice indeed. Oh, that's one voice break. And how long are we in? 3 minutes and 14 seconds. Pi. Sick. Okay, on page 5. I just want to get back over 2100. I might honestly play some viewers today. I'm not really sure. I don't have a direct plan for this stream. I might ask people once we get, a little more populated in the stream. We could get a bit of the democratic process going on. Always possible. Okay, takes queenside castles. How stupid is that? Like taking just feels wrong, but I'm gonna do it because I have no real justification for that. What all those Luke? No. Sorry, I've got like a cold or something, and I'm just gonna mute regularly to cough because I'd rather not cough directly into the microphone. Anyway, damn it, I forgot to do the lo-fi beats. I knew there was something missing. That's alright. I mean, I'm kind of thinking this pawn could be under pressure, of course. We control this square a billion times. Do you like the cut? What cut? As in my own haircut? Kind of, actually. I kind of like it being a little longer. I'm gonna like grow it out a bit. I'm not sure. What cut are you referring to in this context? Can I take here and then take here? Oh, yours. How's it looking? John, I'll be honest, mate. I don't know if you can see this, but all I'm seeing is a J in your profile picture. I'm just seeing a J with an orange circle. Cough compilation when? Tom, less of that. Less of that, please. Takes here. Am I just... I don't hate this. I can't say I love it either. But I'm thinking maybe I get e4, or like, I don't know, this is under some pressure. You take here. What is this country? Is that Morocco? Nice. I always put my pride on the line, but they don't even take there. What? Okay. That seems odd to me. I might go back to d8, honestly, and use this knight defensively for now, which could be a foolish decision. Could that be a detriment? I'm not really sure, to be honest, mate. I don't think you should be stressed out in a time scramble. You want to be loose, much like in a mixed martial arts bout. You know, you don't want to be stiff. You don't want to be Jose Aldo walking in against Conor. You know, you want to be loose. You want to be limber. You want to be creative. Excuse me. You're gonna have to accept it. If you're a fan of this channel, you just have to accept a certain amount of voice breaks. Unfortunately, how much fluid I consume, it seems never to relent. Okay, I'm gonna play this. I kind of like the idea of putting my knight on g3. That is a massive hole there. What is that? Ooh, can you hear those gulping sounds? Perhaps. Perhaps. Stealing the idea. What do you mean stealing the idea? Stealing what idea? They don't have anything genius, because if I take with the king they do, but if I just take with my rook, you know, this should be fine. So, RIP Aldo. Yeah, I mean, I'm not, listen, no disrespect to Jose Aldo, but he looked stiff. He was standing there like this, just shaking his flipping. You need to be loose like Connor. That was my finest Irish accent. I have Irish relatives. This is borderline offensive to them that I can't do. Stealing the emoji idea. The emoji was created expressly for that purpose. Do you believe that I had that emoji just sitting there and then someone came up with the idea that it was a voice break emoji? Is that how you've understood this? Because I don't know what that emoji is supposed to be if not that. I created expressly for the purpose, as you know, by request. Marshall makes use of it quite regularly. If that's what you're getting at, perhaps. Is that Tony Stark in your profile picture, Luke? I've only just. Hold on, I'm creeping on your channel. It is. It is. How have I not clocked that yet? What an idiot. Okay, here. I mean, I'd probably rather hold this. But then here and here. I need to move. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. Oh my lord, oh my lord, oh my lord. Okay. Knight here. Time scramble. Absolutely hate him. At least I've got some increment. I say I hate him. Every single game I play ends up in a time scramble. Right, sorry, let me stop talking. I'm gonna just lock in. And blunder upon. Yeah, love this game. Absolutely love this game. I hate this game. I genuinely don't even enjoy this game. It's such a stupid game. Who invented this game? Some flipping Persians. Come up with a better game, mate. Obviously. Yep. Fantastic. Uh-huh. Oh, wow, it just gets better. It just gets better and better and better. Go on, just blunder your rook somehow. Clearly not going to happen, okay. Oh my lord, it's Mr. Walter Glaze. How are you doing, mate? What a pleasure it is to see you here, as per usual. I'm about to lose a game, down 3 pawns. Because, well, frankly, I'm not that good at chess. I think they're just going to promote. Oh, there's that. Yeah, I mean, they're just going to promote. I'm just taking pawns over here. I'm having fun. That's a genuinely good question. By the way, Walter Glazer, Twink Taylor Chess is like 2400 bullet. So, we're just ignoring that game. That was the warm-up. Warm-up doesn't count. Warm-up never counts. It wasn't him. Oh, yeah, there was a conspiracy that it was you. Will Taylor Glazer, can you confirm, please, that you are not Twink Taylor Chess? Although that's what Twink Taylor Chess would say. He just rolled me 2400 bullet Like, why are all these characters in the Will Taylor Chess universe so good at the game? That's what I don't understand, genuinely. Genuinely. Half of the people in the Will Taylor Chess cinematic universe are just better than me at chess. Oh, come on, no, you've got to confirm or deny him, please. I want to know genuinely. Because I feel as though it wasn't you. I'm pretty sure it wasn't you. Oh my lord, dude, every time I stream. Okay, sorry. It's Rage 5, of course. Of course. Of course, natürlich. Natürlich. Ja, genau. I think you speak German, I might be wrong. I feel like I'm vaguely familiar with the fact that I'm not even close to thinking this game. Right. Just completely inane. How you doing, Jojo? Been on any bizarre adventures recently? Is that an anime reference from World Chess? Okay. I mean, legitimately, like, whatever. Give me the chess. I shouldn't have started playing chess. It's Will Taylor Glazer's birthday right now. Yeah, true. That is the most insane out of context question. Happy birthday, man. This is true Will Taylor Chess Glazer. I don't even know anymore. But it's a marvelous day. It's a marvelous day indeed. Happy birthday, man. How old are you turning, if you don't mind me asking? You can, of course, keep that information private, but given that it is, in fact, your birthday, the rule is, Arago, I can only ban you if I can beat you at chess, and apparently I can't beat Will Taylor Glazer at chess. So. God damn it. You know what I mean? Can't really in good conscience ban him. Guess? Dude, I don't know. I don't want to guess your age. That's a freaky... Okay, I kind of want to get some activity here. Where do I live in the UK? I live in London now. I did live in Birmingham throughout my childhood, and up until I was moving to uni. And at this point, how is it going? Well, it is cooking over in England. It is cooking. If by cooking you mean boiling as hell. If by cooking you mean it's 30 flipping plus degrees. Okay, what's going on there? Will Taylor Glazer adopt you for his birthday? The upsetting thing is, it's very likely he could do it. I think I'd sneak 1 out of 10. At least draw. Maybe I'm wrong. Genuinely, maybe I'm wrong. I could be lying. 44 in AZ. What is that? Oh, is that Arizona, perhaps? I feel like that might be Arizona. Here. What am I thinking? I'm not even thinking. Yeah, 44. I mean, in the UK, man, he is just so terrible. Hello, Ishmael. How you doing, mate? I mean, I'm just worse in this position, let's be real. Let's just keep it a buck right now. So when you're worse, what you want to do is trade pieces. I mean, I don't hate this just because... Hold on, I feel like you shouldn't have recaptured with the pawn. I feel like knight takes was better because then takes. I don't have this because the bishop holds this. Right now I attack all sorts of stuff. And attack this twice. And win back my pawn. Okay. Now we're playing chess. Yeah, no, it's... I mean, it was 35 in London, mate. We just don't have, like, air conditioning. That's the problem. We're not prepared for this. And also, the heat is just sticky. It's just humid. It's rancid. Not my cup of tea, as we say in Britannia. Okay. What am I doing here? I'm going to take this. I don't know if that's actually productive, but... gives me mobility of this. Maybe I'll let them take here and that actually sucks. Possible. Kind of like this. because you can't push past because I just take and move. So I'm gonna play this, and if you can't push past, then I can split these pawns up at least a tad. You know, king takes. This starts to look a little improved, I guess. Can maybe go here. Not really worried about this check. I don't think I should be necessarily. 20 degrees in Ireland, mate. 20 degrees in Ireland, you're chilling. You're having a good time. Although, to be fair, 20 degrees in Ireland is probably tough. Does anyone know the song King of Everything by Dominic Fike? Because I have been crushing that song recently. I'm just enjoying it immensely. I'm vaguely thinking that they end up moving their bishop and we squeeze a bit. Okay, again, you're splitting the pawns here. Oh, tactic. Is it a tactic? Take this first for the simplification. No, you have a check, don't you? I suck at this game. Okay, you know what? Just because it's interesting. Just because it's interesting, I cannot resist. Okay. We get 2 pawns and a pony. Let's flipping go. Mr. Sam, how are you doing? How are you doing, my friend? Right. Surely you blunder a fork here. Surely I survived this. And also, like, I mean, I have the, like, more than adequate compensation. Which way are you going? Because might go here and this, like this is held. My only weakness really is held. I might play check. Get you out of there. Make a bit of progress forward. And then I could put my king here and get this pawn here, and then the knight does a great job, although it could become overworked. Okay. Working this could be... I mean, I just gotta massage this. Genuinely enjoyable endgame. Okay, sorry, I'm gonna like do my best to lock in. I'm gonna drink some of this smoothie. This is an innocent smoothie sponsored stream. It's not, just to clarify. I don't know if it's illegal to claim sponsorship when you don't have it. Hopefully that was clearly a joke. Hell yeah, Sam. Blunderman, didn't appreciate that, mate. Didn't appreciate the tone with which you sent that message. We'll take later. Shut up. Someone's already made that joke. Do you know what I mean? You're late to it, boss. You're late to it. Okay, I don't think I needed to do that. Thing is, though, my knight is just chilling here, right? This is just an absolute octopus piece. Just put a bit of pressure on, right? Why would I give up that pawn? Whatever. Don't pin me. Oh, I suck. Oh, I suck so badly. I could have at least gone here to threaten this. Why would I give that up? My knight was perfect. I literally am so ass at this game. Now this might objectively be a draw. Check, I take. Yoink. Yoink. Okay, so don't know how to feel about that. Probably not good because I was probably doing very well with my 2 pawns and knight. And I feel as though... Oh, black was completely winning here. Yeah, just rook it. I don't know why they didn't go back here with the rook. Because then they can just sack and sneak this through, right? But maybe I didn't. Here? Okay, here you take this. And then I pick this up, and I've got 3 connected pass pawns, yeah. And then I guess the point is that this happens, this happens, this happens, this happens, and I'm just all around these pieces. And you've... Yeah, okay. Alright, that's fine, that's fine. We can go... Oh, they want a rematch, you know what, let's do it. I feel like they could be kind of tilted here. Maybe, I don't know. I feel pretty zen, pretty relaxed. Can we all say happy birthday to Will Taylor Glazer, by the way? Okay, hold on. I think I can rob some elo off this guy. I think that would be a particularly tilting experience to get forked like that in the end. And I'm feeling good. Do you know what I mean? In a match against an opponent where you play repeated games, the ability to maintain composure is just such an underrated thing. And I feel very zen. I feel composed. I've already resigned myself mentally to just losing loads of games this stream. You know, I put on the Instagram story, as you can see right here, go to sleep or stream chess until 1 a.m. and lose repeatedly. You know, I've already mentally accepted my fate, and so now I'm quite liberated, honestly. Hold on, here, but you take this with check. That's a problem. Gratitude. I do not play the Smith Mora from time to time. Maybe I should, but at least right now I do not. Fair again, fair enough, rather, Ninja Banana. Sometimes I genuinely just can't speak English, and it's a major problem. Okay, you put it past, but now I have H4. I must be significantly better, you'd imagine. What the flip? Okay. I mean, kind of like this, honestly. With the idea that if you take, I'm getting a rook lift, and then I mean rook g8, rook g6. Smith Mora is pretty sick. It's just like, how can I not play my Mengarini? My Mengarini. If I go here and you take this, I can desperado it and then recapture. But I do lose 2 pieces and you play bishop f3, so just 0 compelling reasons to do that at all. If here, queen take seems kind of reasonable, because knight here I get here and mate, which, you know, you could imagine a takes, knight f3 and a little mate sequence. We shouldn't play hope chess though, of course. You know, rook g1's inbound. I just feel like your king side is so torn open here that I must be objectively... Okay. Sorry, 1 second. I'm just going to massage my nose less than gently. Here, f3, I can take this. So, but if I go rook here, do you play c6? But then, like, takes. Bishop f3 takes, and I pick up g4. Thank you, Gelato Gabriel. I mean, to be fair, all praise is due to my thumbnail editor, Mr. Vicas. Occasionally in the stream, maybe he'll drop by and we can show him the love he truly deserves. But yeah, that was a particularly cinematic thumbnail. I was very happy with it. What a guy. What do you guys think, by the way? I don't know if we have any patrons here currently, maybe. Oh, obviously Mr. Sam. Legend. But I believe, yeah, I don't know, what do we think of the Patreon end screen to say thanks to all the sweet patrons. The sweet patrons. I could also just sort of move my queen, let you to... Oh, of course, Mr. John Gray. Mr. Luke as well. Forgive me, guys. Forgive me. Seriously, forgive me. Horrific. Terrible. What did you guys think of the... This is... Much work went into this, which I don't know if you can tell. It's awesome. Let's go. Thank you. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. Do I discriminate against people who do and don't have the Patreon? I mean, in the sense that when I refer to people by patrons, that word is, you know, explicitly discriminating between them. I'd probably treat, you know, everyone with the same kind of human rights, let's be real. Name us all in a row, be on sub. Could I even get close? I think I could name... I can name most, probably. 1 sec, let me make a decision before I just lose this game, and then it just sets off a massive snowball effect where I just cry myself to sleep the rest of the stream. I think this is fine. No, I don't want to do it because then I'll miss a few, and then that's just sad. Anyway, yeah. Do I discriminate? I mean, by definition, yes. I would of course, for sure, treat people the same in a moral sense. Although I'm not sure that's what you were asking. That's an unfortunate way to lose the game. But yeah, the patrons, of course, dude. Of course, I would favor the patrons. They are part of what is making it feasible for me to do this as like a full-time endeavor. I have nothing but immense gratitude. I have immense gratitude to anyone who watches my channel generally. Oh my lord, I made the mistake that it bugs me when people make that mistake, and I've just made it. Saying generally for genuinely. That is a pet peeve of mine, and I've just made it myself. Maybe I should be kinder to people. But no, I genuinely appreciate everyone who watches my videos, of course. However, the people that support the channel directly, yeah, obviously, dude. Yeah, I mean, there's not too much more to be said. I really want to flesh out the Patreon, though. I want to do cool stuff. I want to do like a Patreon-only tournament, maybe, to make some more like bonus content, have the bonus weekly video. I want to make it like a real worth your time type thing. I think I'm going to take... It's a very thought out answer. You're being sarcastic. I can't tell right now whether that actually was thought out or not. Get on fan view. What is fan view? Is that another version of Patreon? There's a bunch you can do. I just wanted something where, if people fancied it, they could support the channel and get some good stuff in return. Because at the end of the day, better than Patreon. I mean, plausible. I'm not saying it's definitely not. Is this not free? I mean, I could be blundering. Listen, if I could give the patrons number. Whoa, well, we got Mohammed Ahmed doxing me right now in chat. Brutal, absolutely brutal dox right there. Okay, ooh, voice break. Dox and then a voice break. Christ, man, what a terrible combination. If I do this, you take this, and then I take this, and probably, I don't know, you desperado there, but then there's like a fork. I don't really know what's going on. I think I should just take this with the pawn, but I am a little concerned about my dark squares here. I think I'm fine though. I don't think I'm immediately checkable. Mohammed Ahmed ostensibly regretting the docs right there. Woolwich boy now. I mean, getting docs left, right, and center by the chat. But that's all right. Right, if I can get castle queenside, I'm happy here. Which it looks as though I might be able to be. Getting castle queenside, that is. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Brutal docs threw me off my game, I'll have to be real. I'm keeping it 100 with you guys right now. Absolutely brutal docs threw me right off my game. Also, I just can't castle. Bishop e3, I just lose this, and knight e3 rather. And that's an immense problem. Unless it's not, unless I can castle. Nope. Ah, man, which way do I go? King f1 feels stupid, but at the same time, whatever, Your bishop's not pointing this way. Maybe I can get this rook more active than if I go here and just kill this rook until I've made several moves. Blame Google? Wait, what? Well, basketball chess very plausibly. It's such a YouTube opponent move. We'll say to Blazer, why would you say that? Why would you say something to expressly hurt my feelings? Why would you make a man, a once great man, frankly, weep? I'm literally doing nothing here, by the way. Right, let's just desperately try and survive. I mean, I've lost the game. That's okay. That's okay, that's okay. The game being lost is not something that actually matters to me. Why am I playing? Good question. How you doing, B? That joke was over the line and I apologise. As you should. Thank you, mate. Okay, I mean, genuinely no idea what's going on here. No idea if it's even remotely feasible to survive this. Thing is, though, it kind of... Hold on, let me just see if this is possible to survive and thrive and jive, perhaps? I don't know, like, we could get some dancing going on. Okay, I mean, that took me so long to play. Could be a move. I think that probably can't be a blunder, whatever happens. Either it's like an illegal move or probably a decent idea. It's probably not a decent idea, but it's a pre-movable move. No, it's not. Yeah, oh no, my bishop, okay. Just trying to buy some time here. That was a misclick? Come on. Okay, well, it's not all over, but it kind of feels like it might all be over. Especially after that, you boring little bag of... Can't blame him. Can't blame him. Shout out to your friend Mike, he's a big fan. I mean, shout out Mike. Shout out Michael. Shout out Mikhail. Shout out Mikhail Nechemyevich Tal with extra hair. This is so dead lost, I should resign, but I have just, for some reason, no desire to resign. Because I feel like a stalemate. Alright, well, you didn't really get me there. It wasn't a Candice, it was a... Oh, I really thought I'd actually snuck it there. Yeah, okay, that's a problem. That's a problem. That's alright. Hold on, 1 second. 1 second. I'm just going to sort out my nasal cavity. They want a rematch. I can't believe I'm just going toe-to-toe with this guy right now, and it's just not... Right, hold on. You didn't play d4 last time. So this is not your standard repertoire. So. Oh, apparently it is. They're very familiar with the Benko. They're very, very familiar with the Benko, apparently. Castles. D6. Here before WTC. I was absolutely absent. Forgive me. Forgive my absence. You simply must. Is this an idea to prevent e4? I feel like I've never really seen this move, but I'm just going to try it, having not seen it before, and then I might analyze this. I feel like this preventing e4, keeping this a little soft. I guess maybe knight c3, but then takes in here at least immediately, so knight d2. Yeah, probably just is annoying. I could... all that. I was thinking I could go f5. That might be a terrible idea, and just e6 becomes a huge problem. Those on the Reti? Disgusting. Don't talk to me about the Reti, please. Yeah, this is probably a bit dumb. Let's be real. Okay. Maybe there's a reason I've never played it before, and, you know, I'll never play it again. I feel like I shouldn't be playing f5. But then this is just a waste of a move. Bit of a gambler's fallacy there. Hell yeah, Sterling. Listen, soon it will be. You know what? We're going to succumb to the gambler's fallacy. Succumb to the sunk cost fallacy, as it is otherwise known. And I'm kind of okay with what's happening here. Was trying to learn it, but I guess it's time to stop. What did I even say in response to the Reti? I was on complete autopilot, I'll be honest. Was I mean, I'm sure I was demeaning, but how demeaning to elicit such a reaction from the audience? Big Will, hello. Not that big, relatively, you know, compared to children. And I mean, if you're talking about my biceps, of course, that's an enormity that the largest buildings in the world struggle to match. But height-wise, I started cussing it out. I mean, I'm aware I started cussing it out, but to what extent? What did I actually say? You saw a chess stream who had music playing. Sick. Did you also see a chess stream that there was a girl doing it? Should I get a sex change? Disgusting behavior. I don't know, I'm clearly in a foul mood right now, having lost that game. No, I definitely will reintroduce some lo-fi beats to the stream. Honestly, I haven't been planning any of the streams I've done recently. It's kind of been a bit of a impromptu streaming situation, so I haven't actually sorted that yet. Do I take this? I don't like opening that. I kind of like this, but you just take, right? And there's literally no... hold on. Okay. This is interesting just because of the pressure here. Maybe you start with c4. Yeah, I mean, sure. Brilliant. I think you just start with c4 and then take this, right? The wrong cloud. The wrong cloud is cold. I like that, Sam. What did I say about the Reti? Can someone timestamp this for me? When did I speak about the Reti? How often do I scratch my nose? It's literally the worst. I'm so sorry. Okay, I'm going to do this because I feel like if you go in here prematurely, I nab this and that's a problem. Right. So exactly the problem that I predicted seems to be manifesting. Oh, disgusting and not to talk about it. Cheers, Sam. I stand by that. I wholeheartedly stand by that. Something about me doesn't hate that. Probably should. Maybe I was preventing a b7 infiltration after something like here. Takes. I just think I need to... Maybe I didn't need to take there, actually. I just wanted the freedom to go up here, but actually, where am I going? Since when you play chess? What? Oh, as in when did I... start of lockdown, March 2020. He's not playing chess right now. Actually, so true. Actually, so true. Mozart classics, none to claim that. Is there not an estate of Mozart that claims... I feel like that must be copyrighted music. How are you doing, King Jizon? There's no way Mozart's not copyrighted music. If it's not, I'm going to be crushing classical music. Gymnopédie. Eric Satie. Numéro 1. I feel like the bishop here is quite well placed. I mean, my knight's going to suck if you take. But... I might be winning your left side at second. Chops on that ground as soon as you log down. Yeah, absolutely. I was like, right, log down. I need to do something. Otherwise, I'm going to go mental. I still don't hate my position. Maybe I should. But, like, you don't seem to be able to exploit this diagonal. And my king, although it kind of seems maybe a little weak, it's like, I don't know, maybe go for this and this. There's just not loads of pieces. Mozart drill. I mean, what an absolute bastardization of everything that is good in the world. I'm sorry to be a snob in that regard, but come on. It's just painful. Hold on. Less of that, mate. Less of that. I have hay fever. Oh, move. Oh, what the hell is that move? I panic move and then just make the stupidest move. Two connected pass moves. I mean, what a fantastic thing to give my opponent. Oh. This is the end of the world. This is absolutely the end of the world. I literally knew for a 100% fact that it was a poor idea to start streaming tonight. I should have gone here while I had the chance before this, and then this, and then this. Okay, you don't seem to be able to infiltrate. You need to trade off this bishop. That'd be nice. Okay. They've kind of let me back in this a little. I'm not quite sure. Play unrated so you get paired randomly will be off Andrew. Actually, a fantastic idea. Do you just go for this? You can't come in. I'm holding you out for now. Why take this? Oh. Oh dear. Oh dear. Let's pray they blunder, you know? Am I getting my knight trapped? No, but I might not be making any progress. Okay. Oh, hello. That's a pass pawn on the outside. Now we're talking. Now we're... Nope, we're not talking anymore. That's a move. Clearly takes... here? I mean, this is a huge problem, but... Why go this way, you know? You're not attacking that bishop. You can't even take it even if they don't push. However, stay under the pawns and then leg it this way, and you maybe forget to get in the square. We might be talking. We might be talking. Okay. Out of 10, how lost am I? Dead? Out of 10 or 3 out of 10? What? I have this maybe. I didn't even see that. Please. Please move your bishop up here. Oh, but it's with check. I can take it, but then I lose the fork opportunity. I'm going to take it anyway. Yeah, it's just, I'm clearly dead. I literally didn't even, what an idiot. I maybe had bishop here. You just go king here, right? But then I maybe have this. I mean, like, for sure I'm dead. Objectively. If they take this, they are an absolute coward. Okay, fair enough. Yeah. GG. God damn it, man. I suck at this game. That's alright. I do need to... Right, I need this over 2100, and then I'll play some chat. That's what I need. Just played badly. Right. Sorry. This is not... You see, this is not... It's not good content to just be complaining. Positive mental attitude. I've literally never lost a game of chess. And you can tell by the way I play. Here. Go on, play knight here. It's a natural move. It's a natural move. Okay, I can just develop. I'm good. I'm fantastic here. That's... very marginally annoying. Here. I don't mind. I don't mind. Here, maybe? And I can take like this. I feel good about my position. I don't know. We've got a nice bind on d4. If this and f3, there's something to be said for inducing that. And I go here and you take and I take. For sure there's something to be said for inducing it. I don't know how much there is to be said. Ooh, here f3 takes, here check, here. Okay, fair enough. It's a little simpler, I guess. Imagine takes, mate. Let's just go here. Go on. Damn it. God damn it. Okay. Yeah, that's just an unpinning move. Well, I could go here. I want to trade. This doesn't seem terrible. This doesn't seem... maybe it does, because just takes, and then you can easily come into one of these two squares. Yeah. That's a good barometer. So okay, I can castle out of this, right? I feel okay here. I know I've got some doubts about the position, but that's... Yeah, there's no real idea there. What there is this, and I don't know where exactly you think you're castling that's all that safe. I can start with this and we just attack this pawn, right? This seems pretty... Okay, I feel good. I feel good. I can definitely win this position. Definitely win this position. Why? Because F5. We're going to attack this. We're going to open up the rook. My knight's in a great place. Maybe I can open this up. Do I take with the rook and maybe think about the check? Or there's something half interesting to lifting the rook as well. I think I'll take with the bishop. I think it's slightly more principled, and I don't know. You've got to castle one way, presumably. They do choose castle this way. I'm thinking like just immediately this kind of move. Like a check and a takes doesn't make any sense. You know what? Genuinely, immediately. Let's not give him rest. I don't think you have some kind of tactic here. Maybe you do. Maybe there's like this. But then can I take? And then you take, but then like I take again. That kind of thing feels like it should be really, really, really strong. J-Fro MMA. Who is your personal favorite MMA fighter? I'm just going to not address what you just said and instead ask you a nice question. Nice, pleasant question. I quite like this. Might just be this. I love the way it feels. Okay, I'm going to start with this. Maybe B3 happens. Yeah, okay. What if I do this? I feel like we're perturbing here. This is pinned. I mean, we're biting on a hook. Alright, less of that, mate. Absolutely less of that. What's up, Nicola? How you doing, mate? How are you doing? Right. I should be very winning. I should be very winning. If the game of chess is remotely fair, I should be very winning. Here. I can take this. I can take this. I have to be winning. Right. Stop. Collaborate and listen. Check. That's an A file. That's an open A file. King goes there. Push. I just like it. Don't really know what it achieves. Maybe I start with this. You go here. I just begin to weep because I'm somehow not seeing the play that I feel like is rightfully mine. Okay. Rook over here, maybe? I just trusted it. I don't know if it's actually strong. I just thought it had to be. I feel like you... Yeah, but then... I don't let you run. That's obviously a move. Oh. Move. Oh, my lord. Oh, my lord. Oh, my lord. Oh, my lord. Just be slightly fancy for no reason. Definitely should have at least thought about that. What? Why do you do that? Put your rook here. Just magic, just as if by magic. This is held. You can just start coming in here. That's a pass pawn for me. How obvious do you want to get? How obvious do you want to get? Oh, okay. I think I might have to play chat because this is not going well. As I knew it wouldn't, of course. Sorry. Man. Genuinely just bad at blitz. I'm going again because I'm addicted. I was 2250. I don't know how that happened. I've lost 200 elo. How's life full time? I mean, it's great apart from when I can't sleep, get the itch to stream, and then stream. And I'm playing an Alien Gambit. I don't even know how to play this opening. I don't want to play Will Taylor Glazer and just lose repeatedly to a guy called Will Taylor Glazer. That's one of the more infuriating. No, we stay zen. I'm zen as hell. I'm zen as hell. I'm zen as hell. Unrated, possibly. But I like having something on the line. I also genuinely, okay, don't care too much about my chess.com rating because it's more of a metric of how well I can play at, you know, midnight after a full day of playing like chess and editing videos and stuff. You know? That is exactly what I'm saying, Ninja Banana. In general, of course, there are many members of chat who are nasty. Itch to streamer, you should switch to Twitch for when you blocked the queen, you could have taken the knight with check. Yeah, I'm not even recalling that. Forgive me, sorry. Just not recalling that at all. This, I think, is reasonable. Multiple suspicious, similarly rated players. No way. Dude, if you're actually Tony Taylor chess, that's going to upset me so much. It won't actually, no. That would make me happy, but I'd really like you to tell me if you are, in fact, the man that goes by that name. If I open the window, can you go? Hold on, I'm gonna open my window. I want you guys to tell me whether you can hear like background noise. Okay. Can you hear background noise? Appreciate it. Appreciate it, Jay, for MMA. My guy. Thank you. You know, the lion's hairline recedes. I might just crawl under my desk for a second. Okay. Fantastic. All right, I'm glad. Then I can be slightly less boiling hot. Yeah, that's exactly right. To be fair, it does seem much like that. I'll be honest, I was partially just in mental anguish. Did I just do a line? To be fair, it does. I do see why that looks. No, I've never once done that. Nor do I. I don't drink alcohol. I'll be honest. Nose is feeling terrible from hay fever, but I can't be asked about this game. I do forget this. Right. Whatever. Whatever. Do you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna look for tournaments. Oh my god. This hay fever is the worst thing. 10-second arena? What is that? Is that bullet? Hold on, I've got to try this for a second. GG. Easy. We're not doing that. I don't... Literally, what is wrong with me? This is... Yeah, that is real chess. He's got the whip. He's classy. Oh my god. Right. There's no Blitz Arena, seemingly. There is. 3-2 Blitz Arena. Why am I going to do that? When I can play 3-0 Blitz, we're breaking the... Okay, right. Stop. I'm just going to... If I can't win this game, I'm going to just play chat and not worry about... This is just... I'm just going to try my best to win a game. And if I can't do it, then we'll have some serious questions about the length of this stream. I'm always tempted by this, but I don't think it ever actually bears much fruit. Unfortunately. Literally no idea what that is, but... Castle. You have queen here, obviously. I mean, I could always grab this if I want. Kind of liking the idea of this. Bishop takes. Sack a rook here. Now, this is supposedly me trying my hardest to win, by the way. Just absolutely insane that I've said that that's what I'm doing here and then proceeding to do this. But that's what's happening. That's what's happening. Just down an exchange for no reason. Just for genuinely no reason. Check. Queen takes. Interesting. I can win these games. Why? I get so in my head sometimes. I'm completely capable of winning these games. I've got some counterplay. You know, they're desperate for a queen trade. I can understand why. We'd rather not give them a queen trade, but... Potentially soon, Mr. WTG. It's not confirmed or anything, but very potentially soon. There's like a FIDE Blitz thing that's pretty close to my house. I say pretty close, it's like a half-an-hour journey, but like as in it's very manageable to get there. There's no increment on this. Ah, remember that, for the love of Jesus. Okay, cool. Look at my bishop pair, look at my knight. Switch on, play some good chess. It's easy. It's just chess. It's really not that hard. It's just chess. It's just chess. Everything's held. That's kind of annoying. Maybe I do this. You have the check, I move, I'm fine. It's just chess. It's not that flippin' hard. Here, we're making some progress. Maybe that's dubious. I don't know. It's just flippin' chess. I am leaking my location heavily, but, you know, that's alright. It's just a game of... chess. Keep it moving. Make it complicated. Push the pawn, maybe. They go rook here. We play this, or we do that. And then maybe take this. And then maybe go back here. And now I'm up material somehow. And I need to trade down because I have no time and it's an endgame. And if I can take this, I probably will, because again, I have no time and it's an endgame. Thank you. And thank you. It's just chess. It's just a game of chess. Gotta get under. Gotta get under. No, you don't. You can go there. But here promotes. It's just chess. It's that easy. It's that easy. It's an easy game. It's not complicated. There are only like 6 different types of piece. It's not that complicated. It's literally just chess. Uh-huh. That's interesting. You're gonna keep giving me checks here? Check. Don't do this to me. It's just chess. It's not that difficult. It's not that difficult. If I'd genuinely, this is butterfly effect. This is, but what chess rank would I give my physique? These days, a flipping 400 elo. I've lost all my gains since I stopped going to the gym. Well, I haven't stopped going to the gym, but I have not been going that regularly. You know what I mean? I'm not proud to show off my seps right now. At a certain angle, they're still there, but yeah, it's just chess. Next, it's just chess. Chess is literally easy. Chess is so easy that I just won, and one more move would have been a loss. You know, if I'd been one move less efficient with my pre-moving. It is literally just chess, though. At the end of the day, that's what you've got to remember. It's just chess. It's like, no, it's not a hard game, you know? It's a simple game. As Elon Musk said, I believe. Didn't Elon Musk say chess was, like, simple as hell? He did some interviews like, yeah, I could probably beat everyone at chess. Found a good local gym. I found an awesome MMA gym. I recently acquired some MMA gear, which is, in fact, on the floor right there. I could show you. Well, I say MMA gear, Muay Thai gear for now. I want to get competent at Muay Thai and Jiu-Jitsu and then begin to train some MMA. There's no fog. Yeah, I mean, chess is genuinely simple. I mean, yeah, for sure. In terms of like complex, but I don't know. He owns Twitter and knows nothing about software. Yeah, I mean, less of that, J-Fro. Hold on, it's just chess. I need to remember it's just chess. It's literally just chess. We're currently on a good little, it's just chess vibe right now. Of course, in Japan, that is understood. It's just chess, though. It's just chess. Just keep moving. Just don't blunder. Just make decent moves and don't blunder, you know? That's all it is. This stupid game. Paris, what the hell is wrong with you? Mostly a genius. I mean, yeah. He's a weirdo. He's probably pretty awesome. I don't really have a well-formed opinion on Elon Musk. Anything I say right now would just be regurgitating something that someone said. I don't have my own opinion about Elon Musk. That's just a genuine fact. I think poorly of it. How about that? I hold it in disdain. Mr. Zach Long. A nice hefty S there. Maybe that's not how to pronounce it. Here. If you ever take this, I'm doing this. If you ever play that, hold on. Hold on now. Hold on now. I kind of like this. That's a hole right there. And this seems kind of half decent. Yeah, no, to be fair, yeah, for sure. No, I know you're a big flipper, but it seemed like you kind of switched up. Genius, though, but then there were two phrases. I wasn't sure which your sentiment was. I wasn't sure which you were espousing as legitimate. Hold on, it's just chess. I forgot. It's just chess. What am I doing? It's literally just chess. Just defend your pieces, and then you can move other pieces. Yeah, I mean, what on earth was this? I might actually play c6 to hold you out of here and maybe pivot the knight via e6 somewhere vaguely interesting. That is awesome. Lame move. Forgive me. It's just chess, though. Just chess. See, people don't realize knights defend stuff, and that's the stressful part. It's just chess. Like, you just make good moves, and then your opponent. Oh, hold on. This is the Will Taylor chess gambit right here. This is the Will Taylor chess gambit right here. This is the Will Taylor. This is the WTC Gambit, baby. We go for this. We go knight here. Takes. Go on. Damn it. Yeah, probably stupid to allow that, actually. I should have just played f6. How dumb is this? I might be being, like, way too early with my attack. Kind of doesn't feel like I am, though. That feels like that's paid off in a fairly large way. Honestly, you've kind of got a wall here. You know, you've built a wall. Talking of Elon Musk and his, role in the Trump administration. They have built a wall. I don't know if Mexicans are paying for it or if this guy's paying for it. You know what I mean? I could hang a bishop if I really wanted. Amazing, brother. Pop, only on occasion, brother. Rich, mama, do I made it, brother? I'm gonna do this. I don't think I'm blundering. I think you should be in some trouble. Okay. Oh, damn it, it's just chess. I keep forgetting. Sorry, I keep slipping my mind that this is actually just chess. I can just castle and, like, defend this. And yeah, you're gonna open g-file, but surely that's way more damaging to you. And now that I don't care about this hanging anymore, if I go here and then give a check and they sack for it and there's a tactic maybe, seems plausible. But here it's like, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I'm going to go check first, because either you give me this with check, or you step across to here, which feels more open. That seems to just be stupid, with all due respect. That seems to be immensely foolish. Oh, maybe I had bishop h3, hold on. Maybe I'm the one being foolish. King here, bishop h... Sick. Sick. WTC Gambit is actually the greatest opening of all time. It might actually be, though. This is the thing we're discovering right here. Look at the king side. And look at the ability of these pieces to move. It's not looking good. And I do believe. Check, mate. I do believe. Unless you come up to... Yeah, no. Will Taylor Chess Gambit, most OP opening of all time. The WTC Gambit. The World Trade Center Gambit. Actually OP. I'm sick. Finally, oh, yeah, cheers, mate. Cheers. Appreciate that. Appreciate that one, Michael. Appreciate that one. Michael, you leave comment. I don't know what it is about the way you comment, but I fiend for your approval in the commenting in the live stream. There's a legitimate desire when I see a Michael Evans nice one. It means something to me, It means something to me. Sigrid, how are you doing? Nice one, thank you. You can't take like this. I think this, and you have to take with the king, lest you blunder this. So again, the king is dislodged. You know. I'm thinking I can just castle and then bang bang. Excuse me. No way did you call it the World Trade Center Gambit. I mean, WTC, the amusing thing is there are, I think, 17,000... Oh, now you're getting needy, I'm dropping my... There are something like 17,756 or something. Ah, damn it. Transposition error. Hold on, sorry. $17,576 different to... Nice, thank you, Yuri, very much. Hell yeah, man. World WTC Gambit OP forever. We're actually going to make it a thing, possibly. I highly doubt it, but a man can dream. Okay, this is weak. 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 I really want this and then this and this because this is pinned. I feel like that's feasible to happen or could feasibly happen. What kind of English am I talking? It feels like you might hear not take this and you might miss. Damn it, why? Oh. Don't count your blunders before they are made. That's some wisdom from World WTC right there. That's a World WTC Gambit kind of wisdom right there. Amazing, brother. This might be a bit slow. I don't know why I'm doing that. In fact, this could be very nasty at some point. Kind of like this. I'm gonna go back, just get the rook more active. Should probably... Oh, look at that. Ah, you have this check. You have this check. Obey, let's go. You thought you could donate. Wait, Obey, have you been in the... Oh, you've just arrived. Fantastic. I thought I didn't notice you. I'm gonna go check. Because whatever you take with impedes this or allows me this. That's a gorgeous move. Hold on, since I've had this Zen, it's just chess attitude. I mean, I really have. Things have been going fantastically. Do I go check or here? I think I might do this. Because you take with the pawn as well. That bishop is loose as hell. Oh my lord. It's just chess. It really is just chess. All this time. It's just been chess. It's just been chess. Ooh, can I do something cool? I'm gonna start with this. Yeah, obviously they run that way. I think I'll cut them off here. Excuse me. I'm trying to do something cool here. I'm gonna go check here. And I don't even really want to mate with the pawn, although I could, obviously. Like, here's mate. That's actually pretty cool. Obviously, we're going to do that. Obviously, we're going to do that. It's just chess, baby. Don't know if you can hear the buses outside right now. Let's... Ed flipping Collis in the chat. My guy. How are you doing? Oh, we got a beauteous chat today. Here we go. Here we go, here we go. I mean, since I've adopted this it's just chess attitude, it's been nothing but ups right now. And I think this Brownian dynamics guy is maybe slightly tilted. You can imagine it being the case, of course, given what they've been through. We can't. Awesome. I'm glad. Okay, hold on. I am being a little reckless, though. Reckless. The next lyric in that song is a little inappropriate. I'd like to... We've got 100 viewers, actually? Come on, now. That's what happens when it's just chess. That's what happens when you make the fundamental realization that it is just chess. And, you know, despite trying to do this for some kind of job, it's just chess. Right, I have now got myself into a worse position, but that's fine because we just have the opportunity to work our way out of a worse position. They should have pushed this and then played this. I would have been very upset. Now I just got a beautiful piece. I mean, I think it's just chess, now that I'm looking at it. Guys, let me know if this gets old, by the way. I definitely won't stop. Ed always brings the numbers. True. When Ed's here, you know it's a bounteous stream. You know there are people here. Ed just brings with him apparently flocks of people. Okay. Really not sure what's going on here. Do seem to be unfortunately down some material, but also your pawns suck. So, I don't know what that was, by the way. Like, where am I going with that? Just put the knight back. Better to move than not. That's another bit of wisdom. I'm dropping serious wisdom here. In the chat right now. I'm also not dropping it in the chat. You know what? It's just an endgame. It's just an endgame. It's just an endgame. You know? Es ist nur ein endgame. That actually might be endgame. Or it might be like something spiel or, you know. Right, probably shouldn't start pushing pawns because I open up all sorts of nasty stuff. However, as I've been saying, it is just chess, so like, who cares, you know? Now, they should probably... Oh, hold on. Either way, they lose this pawn. Gorgeous. Endspiel. Yeah, exactly. Okay. I'm maybe letting them get a little close. I can't let you get too close. Check. Come back. Come back this way, please. I implore you. Oh my lord, this knight is eating your... What was the next word in that sentence going to be? I don't know. Nor do I want to find out. Pawns. I could have just said pawns. What am I doing? Okay, you got no passes. I got this. It's just chess. You know? What is that? You're not even getting back here. Look, my knight holds this square as well. So what precisely do you think you're doing? It's bang, bang, bang. It's just chess. It's absolutely just chess. Bang. A bang. A bang. Okay, bishop tied to this. Everything chilling. Chilean, perhaps. Much like Seabass. And you do this. I'm just going to go check. I mean, come on. It's just chess. You know? It really is. It really and truly is just chess. Let's just take. I'm happy to give up that pawn there. You know? You can have it. I'm making progress here. And I'm making progress here. And you're getting shouldered off. Shouldered the hell off. And now there are two pawns. Interesting. Interesting. Take the pawn. Here. Check. Here. Here. Okay. Ooh. Checkmate. It's just chess. They want another rematch. I am bleeding this guy dry for Elo right now. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. I like playing knight here, you know? The knight here, I've got queen h5, and they're tilted, so they're gonna blunder. Thank you very much. You gotta play g6 and lose this. It's just chess. It's just chess. You know? I mean, it really is just chess. Christ on a bike. How just chess can this get? How just chess can this get? Is anyone else finding this kind of tiresome? I don't know. Me, I'm not personally. This is the best thing I've ever done. Because somehow I'm on a crazy streak. Yeah, whatever. Ooh, nearly played that. And let's just create a passer probably. Guy's tilted out of his ass. That doesn't make any sense. That's a pass ball, though, you know. And I can just put my bishop right there. I mean, I'm going to rematch this guy for as long as the rematch is Very nearly hung the queen. Don't know what you're talking about, mate. Don't believe that's true. Yeah, there you go. Rematch. Good. Good stuff. Good stuff. Hit. Hit. Let's have it. Let's have it. Let's have it. Let's have it. Wow. I mean, es ist nur Schach. I'm literally, this guy is just gift wrapping me, Elo. I genuinely feel quite bad right now. This isn't even enjoyable anymore. I mean, it is. Sorry. Let me not just lie to your faces. You know. Yes, it's enjoyable. It's damn enjoyable. I'm having a great time. But this guy's getting melted. This guy's getting absolutely melted. You know, he's a 2,000 rare player. You'd imagine he's good at the game. Geschnappt. Natürlich, ja, genau. I'm playing on pure intuition right now, and it's leading me to great places, although hanging a pawn's probably not one of those great places. Jesus, on a bike. When's this guy going to realize that he's extraordinarily... Oh my lord, it's another WTC Gambit. Or not. Dude, please. Schnapp macht das Krokodil, Krokodil Schnapp. Ist das ein Lied für Kinder? Aus Deutschland? It's just chess. I mean, it's just chess. You know, I said it once and I'll say it again. Hold on. Might not just be chess? Nah, it is really just chess. I think you'll find it might just be chess. And Obeid with the 2. Thank you, Obeid. You worked out a super chat. I'm very grateful. My guy. My guy, my guy. Here, here. Here. Don't know about that. Let's just castle. Maybe we'll have this. What game is this? I don't know, mate. I didn't even think about this. Whatever. It's just chess. So, at the end of the day, and at the start of the day, and whatever the hell time of day it is, that's a trapped queen. Or it's not, actually, because you can sack a bishop. That's inventive. Unless you can't, because I play king takes and that keeps the queen trapped. It might actually just be chess. You don't have queen g6 here. That's for hair implants. I'll get some hair implants. Appreciate it. Appreciate it, mate. Surely they are tilted. Should I hit them with a passive-aggressive take a break, mate? You're tilted. Or do you think that would only tilt them further? I'm not going to do that. That is disrespectful. I think this guy desperately needs to, you know... Okay, come on. Don't blunder the same thing again. Awesome. Are they going to blunder the same thing again, but just one kind of idea? I'm just going to attack. You know, just keep attacking. Just keep attacking. That's not a good move. Obviously, I have this check. I'm going to be a little more greedy. Because I still have this check. I mean, I still have this check. I also have this. I mean, I also have this. And then your queen's hanging. I mean, that's just another free queen, by the way. But also, it's a free game, so I think I'll take the game. Instead of the queen. Surely he doesn't let me get to 10. He wants another rematch. Hold on. Stop taking this guy's elo. I need to see I need to see what you guys think. Is this like, you know, there's a certain point, you know, when you watch like you see a great knockout in a combat sport and you're like, oh yeah, you're like, you're hyped up, you know, you're having a good time. And then the guy like stays asleep like a little bit too long and you start just to go, ooh, oh, I really hope he's okay. That's kind of the feeling I've got right now. You know, originally it's like, yeah, this is awesome, yeah, hell yeah. Then it just slowly becomes like a, oh man. And I genuinely mean that. Well, I clearly don't mean it with that much respect towards my opponent. That is kind of a rude thing to say. But I'm not even trying to be wildly facetious here. Okay, let's just keep moving. Some people saying yes. I need to not blunder now because I've just felt my locked in nature zone the hell out. So I'm going to grab this and do this. And then, oh, hold on. I might be in some serious trouble actually. Let's concentrate. No. No, 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 no. Stay locked in. It's just chess. This guy's so tilted, you cannot lose to him. It's impossible. Here. You take this. I take this. Fine. Unfortunately, cannot castle. Could be in a heavy amount of trouble here. He might get the win. I think I zoned out asking the pole. Please take that. Damn it. No, this is a problem. I have no activity. No activity. Hell yeah, Yuri. Thank you very much for the €2, mate. Yuri, where are you from, by the way? I'm just intrigued whenever someone pays in a currency that is not GBP. I'm just immediately inquisitive. Okay. Either takes or you give the check. I just want to get you off my ass here. Pause. So that I can use this rook. Because, okay, you're up 2 pawns, but all your pawns suck. So there's a certain extent to which I still feel kind of confident in the draw here. Check here. You know, what are you doing? You go like this? That feels like just philosophically wrong. Somehow. Holland, awesome. Awesome, awesome. Well, thank you very much for the support. My guy. Check. Hold on. I think they've done it. They might have done it. And I can't go over without the forced rook trade. Damn it. Ah. Ah. Oh dear. Oh dear. I should have made this pawn break ages ago. I was being greedy. I was trying to win the pawn, but you know, at some point this guy had to get a win. You know, at some point I intentionally blundered this because I felt bad. You could pretend that if you wanted to lie. Honestly, they were making the game so easy. Maybe that was the meta strategy, to lure me into such a sense of security that in this exact game, 9 games deep, I was then unable to, you know, I was so lulled into that full sense of security that I just, you know. Just get behind this. What are they doing? They're going to get behind now? Here, here, promote. Okay, yeah, they're not going to stay on me. I think I need to go first to 10. I need to give them the sort of respect to not just now run away after the 1 win. Okay. Okay. Okay, okay, okay. Ugh. This ended up serving me well last time. I don't know if it's actually strong, but doing this and then this. He did send a rematch, which genuinely quite surprising. You'd imagine that he was sort of just there for the win, but he seems to be just locked the hell in. Have I blundered that? G4 you take. You know what? Let's play G4 anyway because it's exciting. Where's my confidence gone? Where's the it's just chess confidence gone? I know why I lost that game because I barely said it's just chess. H flipping, yeah, we're just throwing this. It's just chess. It's just flipping chess. Let's play G5. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Right, I'm going to castle queenside despite that kind of looking illegal. You can castle as long as the king doesn't pass through check. Of course. If you do end up taking their bishop d3 gets dangerously close to trapping your queen, you might, though, have f5. I mean, you do, of course, have f5. I can start going en passant. I feel like this is very strong. f5. Do I play en passant? Or... yeah, I'll do it. I mean, it's just tempo on the queen, and then I've got bishop here, and then they're going to take this and blunder their queen. Maybe not. We're just going to sidestep this pin here. No other reason. No other reason I'm playing that move. Yeah, they take with the queen. Okay, but we can keep this on the board. Okay, yeah, I'm cooking something up here. I feel it coming. I feel it coming, babe. I want this. Oh, okay. Let's take the, yeah, well, I want to take this to 10 wins. So maybe they get a few back, who knows. Give them the opportunity anyway. Here. I can take this with check. Oh, that's nice. They might take this thinking they can take my queen first. But we've got a very nice intermezzo here to drive the king here to take this with check, such that after takes, we can then move the queen. Or they just, you know, don't blunder. Fair enough. What if I just do this and then like this? Just saying, it's just chess. You can have a bishop. Part of me feels very good about this, because this is impossible. It's just chess, you can have a rook. It's just chess, you can have a bishop. It's just chess. I think you're getting chess-mated. What? Yeah, no, it's currently 8-1. It's currently 8-1, as you can see. Oh, maybe you can't see. It's not that. You can see just down here and just up here, of course. Damn it, I lost all my gains. What the hell happened? I mean, presumably check. Now, I've taken, it's slightly risky to do what I've done here, but probably not that risky. This is a move, maybe. I think I'll just start with this. Because, like, okay, that's a really open piece. I mean, kingside. You're not fleeing anywhere either. Bishop g8 looked better. Did I... why bishop g8? How did bishop g8 look better? Am I stupid? Bishop g8 before queen h5. Oh, there might have been bishop g8 before queen h5. Yeah, obviously. Sorry, didn't even think about that. My bad. Oh, wait, it's my move. It's my move. It's my move. Whatever. Hold on. If I now lose this game, that's terrible. I can't allow that to happen. So I won't. What? What a stupid game. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. What am I doing? I'm like losing all my pieces. What is going on? Didn't even realize that was a check, to be completely honest with you. Honestly, lame, but I'm doing it. What have I just done, giving up all my pawns? Why? Am I going to stalemate them here? Oh my lord, I should have, I'm going to flag. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, that was clutch as hell. Hello, Marshall, that was clutch as hell. Getting the draw there, I can't believe I was going to flag there. Actually, no, that's 10 games. That's 10 games against this guy. I'm going to briefly, on that clutch note, 0.1, goddamn, with a pre-move. I'm going to make use of the lavatory, forgive me. I don't forgive me, I don't know, I'm apologising for that, but forgive me for my temporary absence. I'll be back in approximately 30 seconds. Enjoy. Someone tell me what this number is. I've had to write that backwards because this is laterally inverted. Alright, that's the puzzle for the next 30 seconds. What is this number? Why is it interesting? And we're back. Who got it first? KYIS did in fact get it first. It is 2 to the power of 30. I mean, that's just some knowledge for you. That's just some knowledge for you. Okay, right. Time, I think, to play a little... Hold on, obeyed once again. Listen, you're going to hit me with a little $2 super chat. I might damn well give you a game. You know, bribery... I don't necessarily support it. I don't think it's... I do chess cheater, yeah, please. Could you give me a chess tip to win more frequently? I'd love that, thank you. I'm going to do this and just see if they... You know, I want to see what Obey's got. I want to see what he's got. Now we're talking. I'm going for the quick win here. Oh man, is that already just mate? Is there nothing you can do to get in the way of that? God damn, Obey, you gotta last more than 9 moves, dude. Or 10, I guess. Alright, that's a 9-move checkmate against him. Brutal, absolutely brutal. Right, I'm gonna play a nice 10-minute rapid game, is what I'm gonna do. I'm feeling good. It's just chess. Got some time, relaxed. You know, I'm absolutely stacking cash, $2 at a time. Fantastic. Fan-flipping-tastic. E4. Let's play D4. Let's play knight C3. A Gurganitsa Karo Khan, right? I believe this is a Gurganitsa Karo Khan. I'll start with this. I could have done this. Whenever I see someone pre-move and they've got a Fiancao, it's like, you're a brave man. You're a braver man than I. And I'm thinking we just kind of beeline in for h6. Pretty much immediately. I don't really see a reason why not to. We can force that bishop off the board and just get to attacking, you know? I don't know, this seems pretty compelling. Let's flipping go, Marshall. What a pleasure it is to have you here, by the way. I don't know if I've mentioned that yet. Is that Will Taylor the Spider Chess? AKA Anderson Silva. Hold on. Hold on. Look at these. These are so sick. These are so sick. And the matching shin guards. I'm going to head kick someone in my first sparring session as hard as I can. Perhaps that's unwise. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Why did I say the bishop immediately? Good point. I definitely shouldn't have. It's because I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, just h4 here. Obviously. I don't know. Sorry. I'm fully aware that, you know, of the sort of general idea to kind of allow this to prevent h5. I literally teach people that when in like intermediate coaching classes that I do, which, you know, you might ask the question, why on earth are you coaching people given the state of this stream? In the daytime hours, I'm a good chess player. And also, of course, anyone that's like 500 or more reloaded, lower rated, surely I've got a few things to say. Yeah, no, the gloves are sick, dude. The matching set. So I got the pink wraps as well. I obviously showed you earlier via Jess's phone, but man, when I pull up in that set, you know it's a long day for your chin. Not even your chin. For your leg. You're gonna get leg kicked repeatedly, thousands of times, and I'm gonna go so hard because I've got the proper. They're also they're supposed to be tight, right? They're supposed to be like real tight. I don't think I've ever worn them where they're like actually real tight, and it feels weird, but it also feels like so like connected to your thigh, or to your lower leg. What am I talking about? Okay, kind of like this. Not really sure. Not really sure. It's so good though. It's like molded to my leg. I just wanna lick a bag. You know what I mean? Okay, hold on. Sorry, I'm playing rap. I need to focus far more than I currently am. This is a move. Interesting. Tough for grappling. Yeah, whatever. I'm gonna use the chalkboard for sure, but that's when Will Taylor chalk becomes. Whoa, less of that. Will Taylor Blazer. Will Taylor Blazer. How old are you turning, by the way? I genuinely would like to know this information. If you don't want to, you know, divulge, then fair enough. But I don't know if you either clarified you didn't want to divulge or divulged. You know what I'm saying? And I implore that you do one. Or I implore you. I don't know if you can just implore something. Is it tough for grappling? Surely it's nicer for grappling because it's like more against your leg. I don't know. I have no idea. I probably wouldn't wear them for grappling. But I feel you if we were doing MMA. Okay. Yeah, no, I'm gonna give you 100 to the body, mate. I'm giving you 100 to your liver. The dotted chalk thing. I hate it. I genuinely despise it. I know what you're talking about. It's like it feels like true, but might be better for retaining guard. I don't know. Could be talking absolute nonsense. Feels like there should be something here, but I don't think there is. I must have at least a very, very marginally better position, or at least just decent position, I guess. I'm gonna go a3. I want to get this rook active. If you push past, I can just take it to free pawn. Maybe it's a gambit, but I play b4, squeeze this square, stack on the c file, put pressure on this. Awesome. If you defend, I take, and if you take, you lose the rook. Awesome. If you defend, I take. I just feel like a3 is actually a really. It can be satisfying, but it can also be like a horrible kind of scratchy sound. Because if you don't skip it properly, yeah, it's horrible. But I do believe Will Taylor Chalk might have to supersede Will Taylor Chest as a use of my time, which may be appalling news to some. I think I'm just going to do this, honestly. If you take, I take, and you're never pushing this because of the fork here. I just feel like I've got a great knight, and this is a hole, and maybe I just take this, undouble my pawns, and I seem to just be up a pawn. Maybe c3, and I've got this activity, and I can get in on the a file. Okay. Was that not knight takes e4? What? I don't think so. I highly doubt it. Here, we take with the knight. If you're talking about like pawn takes and then a fork, no. Because also even if it's a fork, this is going to be a fork. You know what I'm saying? What chalk do I use? The Hagoromo chalk, which specifically ordered because I have a favourite chalk, which some may say is odd. Do you play casually or seriously? I mean, you know, seriously in the sense that I legitimately try and make money from playing chess, which is the most outrageous thing for someone who's pretty bad at chess to do. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, I've got no worries. However, in terms of like, you know, trying to be serious with like, for instance, opening selection, nah, not particularly. I like playing beautiful games. I like playing fun chess. I do want to get better, but for right now, I'm just getting properly into the swing of things. I've only been doing this full time for 10 days now, so I want to sort of spend a month getting back into the swing of things. And then I'm going to probably try and play like a a nice over the board tournament or something. And we'll see. This just never can be pushed. My knight's basically in a hole here because we dominate this. So therefore, like, where are you going here? But yeah, I'm gonna try and find some nice over the board tournaments. I've already found a couple that look intéressant. This can't be a terrible idea, can it? I mean, maybe it can, but here, we knight b6. I might really mess up my pawns there. But then here I should be okay. Maybe not, though. Yeah, true, actually. That's a good point. I might legitimately chalk. It sounds like I'm saying choke when I say chalk. What kind of Yorkshire accent do you think I have? Right. Interesting move. Interesting move because, of course, if takes, then we're picking all this up and we're crushing the endgame. So you don't want to take this. And if you don't want to take, what are you doing? Because this is looking massively hanging. So maybe you do this, which seems very reasonable. But at that point... Huh? Oh dear. Surely that makes no sense. Obviously there's this and this now. And if here there's this... But I'm thinking we just... How can taking here be a bad move? It simply cannot be. I refuse to believe it. You can get this outside pass pawn. I have a rook that can come over. I've got a whole load of pawns. My king should be better. What is that? I can't go here. And you're threatening this. So how do I solve both those problems? I just do this. Right? No, you're good, damage. Chalk and choke. I don't know what, maybe in an American choke. I'm not getting what I'm not picking up what you're putting down. However, I do think I'm winning this game. My opponent pushed their F pawn. I just sort of drew an arrow to hopefully manifest my opponent. Here, if you give a check, I can go here. Gute Nacht. To deinem. Let's be honest, no one actually knows the German cases. It's just chess. It's literally just chess. I mean, the amount of success I've had since I've just made the stunning realization that it is absolutely just chess. You know what? Let's go here. Have this. Rook here. You can't stop me taking here. You might be getting swiftly mated. Check. Go on. Yeah, it's just you're way too slow to do anything about this. Bang bang is nice and simple. Promote to a rook, of course. And you have no moves that stop mating one, I believe. Damn it, could have let me promote to a rook. Okay, fantastic. I'm going to have a little analysis. Life is like a box of chocolates. You never know that it's just chess. This was a blunder, and I could have taken the B pawn. Yeah, I was just slightly better in the endgame, right? And then actually, A3, great. A3, great. You never know what you're going to get. Gotta go, hell yeah, Marshall. Well, yeah, I mean, the analysis, honestly, there's not much to analyze. Although A3 being a bit of a stroke of genius, not a wildly obvious move, I guess, but actually the only move that fights for very serious advantage, I might be nice at this game. A3. Maybe I'm gassing myself up a little. Maybe A3 is obvious, but it seems like the kind of move. And F4 and get the rook and rook here best and best and best and best and best and best. Yeah. Yeah. Not much analysis needed. Although I should probably glance at the opening. I can't even remember what opening it was. Book. Wow. And then yeah, the early bishop here is fine. Again, this is stupid. H4 before this so that they can't play H5. I know this. I say this on a regular basis. This is the kind of information I espouse. Forgive me for not recalling it in that context. Let's go again. Let's just go again. Thank you very much, Marshall. Thank you very much indeed. Oh, Marshall, you don't want to stay for a little Blumenfeld Scotch? You don't want to stay for a little Blumenfeld... Marshall, you don't want to... Okay, not a Blumenfeld Scotch. Fair enough. Enjoy your day, Marshall. Of course. Of course, mate. Listen, I'm glad to hear you're living a busy and hopefully fulfilling life. This is all I hope for the Will Taylor chess community in general. Sorry, they've moved. Okay. I mean, actually making significant elo gains at 1 AM, never before seen. Well, it's kind of easy to gain elo if you just lost a load. Isn't that F5 theory? I believe it is, yeah. It's at least prep. I don't know what the difference between prep and theory is. I don't like what makes something theory. Because the Alien Gambit is now theory, right? According to the chess.com book move, you know, God. And as it should be, I should clarify, for the genius opening it is, but, you know, the question of whether something's theory is kind of not obvious. Now, I don't know why I've just played F3 there, because I don't really intend to castle queenside. If it's common, it's theory. I don't think that's true. Theory is just theory. Yeah, but what? That's an exceedingly circular definition. Theoretical best move. No, because there's plenty of theory that's... could you see my nose through that? Yeah, that looks wildly ugly. Known by many. Nah, I don't buy that. I don't buy that it's a popularity thing. There's not always one best move, at least according to various engines. You know, engines disagree on the best move, but theory, absolutely. You know, there's... Fool's Mate's not theory. In the extent, like, to the extent... I don't know, it feels weird, actually. That's not a well-defined term. Theory, you know, the Blumenfeld Scotch is clearly theory. It will be the moves you've memorized and know by heart. I disagree with that. I genuinely disagree with that. Hold on. Hopefully I haven't searched anything in ChatGPT that's troubling. Oh, you can't say it. Good. Could you provide a non-circular, minimally arbitrary definition for chess theory? And how does it differ from the term prep? This is an interesting endeavor. Body of shared publicly available knowledge about chess positions. Yeah, but then I guess what you have is like an iterative... It's prep when it hasn't been played publicly. I don't know, maybe. I like that more, but I'm still not wildly convinced. Just a chill guy comment from the Instagram. Awesome. Awesome, I'm glad. Yeah, so I guess complete blunders can be theory, but you wouldn't ever say, is this theory? And then once something becomes, you know, part of the general chess zeitgeist, it just is theory. That, I don't know. No, I understand that. I understand the etymology of the term prep, but I'm just saying, here's what the highest level players recognize as such. I don't know about that. I don't know. I'm not happy with these definitions. But maybe there's not a satisfactory one. Maybe there's not a satisfactory one. What is my elo now? Whatever this is, although that's my chess.com elo. Which That's oh, which way around is it? Mr. Hyde. You know, that's not Dr. Jekyll, that is Mr. Hyde. That is nighttime shenanigans Elo. I mean, I'm sure these are decent definitions. I just have never really thought use this precisely. I don't know if I can put a finger on it, to be completely honest. I mean, there's the kind of fundamental philosophical problem of language in like defining things not acircularly. I don't know. Obviously, you know, there are very vague ways that you can just feel that things are, you know, not satisfactory. But there's something that feels wrong. It feels like theory should just, like, I guess it has to be about the amount of people that are familiar with it. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough, fair enough. Of course it was termed before computers. Okay, is this a move? Plausible. Plausible. I might just play it. I've completely lost focus this game. They've picked up a pawn here, which I feel it should be dubious, but probably isn't. It feels like this shouldn't be a good idea. What? Yeah, no, for sure. That's what I mean. You're still in theory. But is it theory? You're in prep if it's very obscure. If it's not known. So then there's this question, I guess some kind of like Sorites paradox about like when does prep become theory? How many people? How many people do you need for it to be theory? And that does seem to be some kind of variation on a Sorites paradox. You know, the whole heap of sand type thing. Am I losing my queen in some contexts? Maybe. I like this because it kind of blocks the bishop from retreating. It also maybe locks the queen up, and I feel like we could be trapping this queen here and here, but then you know you come out this way. Right, I'm gonna do this. I feel like G3H4 is maybe a bit stupid, and it's a bit of hope chess because you could just move your knight and then have this diagonal to retreat down. But you know, okay, well that's unfortunate. And now I have to play G3, and my pawn structure is gonna suck. Cool. I knew this was gonna happen. Okay, no more rapid. No more rapid. I probably should go to bed actually very soon because I feel like I shouldn't stream past 1 a.m. I feel like that should be a hard cutoff. Once it goes past 1 a.m., it's like the next day I wake up so late and it just makes me feel bad. I do not enjoy it. So I think 1 a.m. might be a hard cutoff. That. Well, let's keep the queens on the board. Let's have a little scrap. Let's have a little scrap, you know? Here, here. 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 And here. And here. Old man. What? Your sentiments baffle me. Baffle me. Baffle me. Rook h1. I mean, king h1. Jesus. Yeah, okay, it's time for bed. Ooh, what? What? I clearly wanted to play that anyway. I have this. You're going to play it. No, you're not. Dankeschön. 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 Sounds a bit more, I don't know, I'm doing it in a bit of a sing-songy kind of Dutch way. Excuse that voice break there. I have queen d4 as well inbound. So, you know, you go g6, queen d4, you just lose. Come on. You don't have to make it that easy. You didn't have to make it that easy. You didn't have to make it that easy. Honestly, I like this. You save your bishop, you lose the rook, whatever. Let's just keep the... Surely they resign here. Here, you got to go up. I take on c7. Oh, my lord. That was all theory. How many languages can I order a beer in? Well, I don't drink beer or alcohol for that matter, so I don't know the words for that. But could I order a drink in general? Bonjour. Puis-je avoir un verre d'eau? Une carafe d'eau pour la table. Merci. That's some pretty sick French. Une carafe d'eau, or maybe un carafe d'eau. Une carafe d'eau. German. Ja, kann ich bitte. Kann ich bitte ein Meso-Mix haben? Dankeschön. Meso-Mix is a crazy shout there. I think that's a popular beverage in Deutschland. Or maybe just across Europe. We don't have it in the UK though, unfortunately. I mean, somehow I've like actually made significant elo gains this stream. What the hell? I draw a perfect circle, yes, every single time. I mean, not perfect, but from this angle, sitting like this, that wasn't too bad. You can't have those ball knowledge, thank you. What do you think about that? Sorry, I don't know what I'm doing. I just like. I'm just gonna leave that drawing. Jesus, I'm sweating. Headline reveal. Shane, do you speak French? Is that how you know carafe d'eau? Messed up with the last line. Oh, fair enough, mate. Can't win them all. Can't win them all. Okay. Right, this is the test. If I can get over 30 on a puzzle rush, 3 minute, I can keep streaming. What the hell was that for a first puzzle? That what? That wasn't a back rank mate or. What's that supposed to be? It's just a cool ball, mate. It's just a straight up sphere. Am I being stupid, or is that a really weird first puzzle for a puzzle rush? Okay, yeah, the tactical vision's gone. What is going on? Oh my god. Yeah, I probably should go to sleep then if I'm not seeing that immediately. It was weird, thank you. Okay, good. Good. Whoa. Didn't realize that was pinned. Mr. Two Queens. Mr. Two Queens. Is it that? Queen try G6. Getting slightly odd. You see, and then back to just a mate in one. This is why like puzzle rush is a weird one. Okay. Oh, should have given the. What should I have done there? Who knows? Oh my lord! Come on. Hold on. Now let me actually lock in, because Christ, on a bike. Ah yeah. Okay. Yeah, listen, I think I might be a little too tired. I think, you know what? We're going to call it a hard cut off at 1 at 1 a.m. That was. I mean, I literally just started drawing that. Yeah. Before this goes downhill, I'm gonna actually be mature for once. That win streak against that guy, I genuinely feel quite sorry for them. They are still playing. They made some back, to be fair enough. Play against in one of the next streams, absolutely. Peace, Mr. Andrew. Andrew, what do you think, by the way, of course. Oh, dude, I didn't even see this. How did I miss that? It's a massive green thing. Thank you. 19 months is insane. I just wanted to ask your opinion on, as one of the extraordinarily valued patrons of the channel, if you join the Patreon, you will be forever blessed. What did you think about this, Mr. Andrew Keller? Did you enjoy this? I mean, I'm sure it doesn't change your life that much, but how do you feel about this end screen? This blood, sweat, and tears. Absolute blood, sweat, and tears. This end screen is possibly the greatest thing I've ever made in my life. I didn't even really make it. I did some of it. Anyway, right. You know what? I said hard cut off rather at 1. I'm going to win 1 bullet game. Just as a cherry on top of the stream. A cherry on top of the stream. Hard cut off at 1. That's the new rule. Unfortunately for some of you. Probably fortunately for me and also some of you. Oh, no, that's prep. It's the Nescafe Frappe, isn't it? Oh, I can't end like that. Maybe I can. Great move. I had this. Andrew with the flipping 10, dude. Thank you very, very much. Man. My guy. Oh, right, hold on. I need to win a game for that. I need to win a game to show some love to that. Yeah, let's just call this game quit while we're behind. And cherry on top here. 1 a.m. is the hard cutoff. I'm sorry. I've made a vow. Not quite a promise. I could break this. But a vow. Andrew, mate, legend. Thank you so much. Seriously. What a generous man. This might not make any sense, but I want to play F4. You take my queen. Actually, stupidest thing I've ever done, but why not? We get a couple pieces. It's bullet, you know, it's not real. None of this matters. Need more pawns, my guy. My guy. You are in fact great. It's as if your name was Alexander. I know you were saying that you were great when I was like saying how are you, but I'm also saying you should have just been espousing your greatness. I know you're replying to Obeyed there, but I just think you're a great guy. You know, thanks for supporting the channel. AGT is Obeyed in Gambit time. I mean, it's an acronym that makes sense. You know, it's nice and simple. Makes a lot of sense. Kind of want to do this. Really just looking for as much counterplay as possible here. Amazing, brother. Pop off only on occasion, brother. Rich, mama know I made it, brother. No. Probably shouldn't have hung that. Let's keep it a stack. Probably shouldn't have hung that. Let's keep it another stack. No. Damn it. And I have to end on a loss. What a terrible, terrible thing. Right. Thank you guys so much for watching. It's a hard cut off here. We're going to be back soon. Maybe even tomorrow. Who knows? Absolutely have to end on a loss. I need to go by 1 a.m. It's now 1 a.m. It's like Cinderella at the ball. Hasta la vista. I'll see you guys soon. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you didn't, go watch it now. If you watched it and didn't enjoy it, you know what I mean? Up.